What if we were made of dirt? Cool! I will wear a green cap to look like I am grass. Oh, Stickman. Firstly, if we were made of dirt, some people might discover hidden gems inside themselves. They might get very, very popular and famous. Secondly, if we were made of dirt, dirt cannot be stable enough to stand up. Other people might have to use special tools or materials to fix the problem. Thirdly, if we were made of dirt, dirt footsteps might mess up the floor of our houses. They might have to make sure it's clean every day. Fourthly, if we were made of dirt, expert planters might grow on their head. Their plant might get bigger, and bigger until it becomes a tree. Fifthly, if we were made of dirt, people who start to swim in their teenagers might melt into mud. The mud might spread through the swimming pool and might get inhospitable. Sixthly, if we were made of dirt, we can probably grab dirt or soil to get your limbs back when they accidentally fell off your whole entire body. Seventhly, if we were made of dirt, some tigers, bears, and lions might not bite us anymore. When they do, they might get very, very sick. Lastly, if we were made of dirt, taking a shower will not be a very wise choice. Instead, it'll make us shrink to teeny tiny size. What if we were made of ink? Cool! I will release the Inkman movie. Oh, Stickman, listen. Firstly, if we were made of ink, people might start poking other people with empty pens just so they could get ink. Secondly, if we were made of ink, we might get ink footsteps everywhere. People might be told to clean the footsteps. Thirdly, if we were made of ink can melt with rain. People might have to bring an umbrella more frequently. Fourthly, if we were made of ink, people might not recognize others. They might find another person. Fifthly, if we were made of ink, people might get ink everywhere. Even their furniture will get ink. Sixthly, if we were made of ink, people who are using devices that aren't liquid-proof might get electrocuted. Lastly, if we were made of ink, it would be on the news throughout the world. What if our hair was made of emerald? Oh no! How am I going to cut my hair? Oh, Stickman. Firstly, if our hair was made of emerald, people might start making money out of their hair. Jeffrey Bezos might get jealous. Secondly, if our hair was made of emerald, people who are bald may get really, really upset. Thirdly, if our hair was made of emerald, emerald is also precious. Gold, diamond, and silver might get jealous. Fourthly, if our hair was made of emerald, people who are buying houses may just pull out a single hair and buy a house. Fifthly, if our hair was made of emerald, bald thieves might get greedy and try to steal our hair. People might have to be in locked vaults all the time. Sixthly, if our hair was made of emerald, emerald is solid matter. Barbers might have to use chainsaws as an alternative. Seventhly, if our hair was made of emerald, people might get into mischief. They might paint their pet's fur with emerald. Eighthly, if our hair was made of emerald, no need of rockets. A whole group of people might build a tower with their own money. Lastly, if our hair was made of emerald, aliens might test an experiment on us to get our emerald hair. The results might prove to be hilarious. What if dentists disappeared? Oh yes, I do not even have to clean my teeth anymore. That's gross, Stickman. Firstly, if dentists disappeared, we won't know how to get our teeth clean. We might get grosser and grosser every day. Secondly, if dentists disappeared, many people's teeth might go terribly wrong. Parents will have no idea what to do with this situation. Thirdly, if dentists disappeared, we might lose teeth a bit more frequently. This might get very, very funny fast. Fourthly, if dentists disappeared, some parents might have to do dental surgery for their kids. It might go terribly wrong. Fifthly, if dentists disappeared, people might go to the doctor to get their dental surgery. The doctor might get very confused. Sixthly, if dentists disappeared, people who are getting dental surgery might get sad in the heart. Artificial intelligence might come to the rescue. Seventhly, if dentists disappeared, metal and gold teeth will be outstandingly popular. They'll have to ask mechanics to make these teeth. Lastly, if dentists disappeared, people might lose their teeth in their 20s or 30s. They would have to go back to eating disgusting old baby food. What if Saturn was made of diamonds? No, Stickman is cooler than that. Firstly, if Saturn was made of diamonds, other moons may go to Saturn. Secondly, if Saturn was made of diamonds, this may look weird. They may shift to a different solar system. Thirdly, if Saturn was made of diamonds, the moon may be gone. Surface will be one sat long. Fourthly, if Saturn was made of diamonds, he may cover itself. Many may be in darkness. Lastly, if Saturn was made of diamonds, they may have diamonds. They may have a huge diamond war. Human eye. But why? Our eyes have an eye lens. Does it have a nose lens? No. Eye lens help us from blurry vision. Next, retina. Retina helps us see sight of color, such as green, red, blue. Next, cornea. Cornea is a bulging one out of the eye. Next, iris. Iris has pupil which contracts and there's a quiz. Do not miss it. Which part of eye is bulging? The answer is cornea.